guys, you're listening to Andreas Talks Art.
Art is not only cool to look at, but it also gives you some awesome benefits. And here are 3 great benefits that I think art gives you. First one, it's a great way to stimulate your imagination. You know, whether you're just looking at an art piece or creating an art piece, there's a lot of things that'll go on, right? Whether you're looking at a finished piece, you'll start to think about the artist and why he created this and what it means to him and what this piece means. And every little thing of the piece you can pick apart and start to connect these dots in your head. And that's really what imagination is connecting these unlikely dots. And the more and more you do this, you practice and get better. And it allows you to just connect dots in your mind that you wouldn't normally. And with creating a piece, you know, there's a million different ways to create a piece. But one of my favorite ways is just to start laying paint on a canvas, throwing it around, just doing random stuff, and just allow my mind to go blank. And it's almost like staring into clouds. And I just start to see shapes and images form until I, see one that I really connect with, and then I run with it. And the more and more you do this, the more you're able to see certain images in random abstract spaces. What am I trying to say? Shapes. Yeah, just like different, you'll look at texture of the ground and the grass, and you'll just start to see animals and faces and everything come out. So the more and more you look and make art, the more and more you'll be able to make these abstract connections in your mind, which is the imagination. The next benefit you get from art is it enhances your problem-solving skills. Similarly to what we were just talking about, this all stems from the imagination. And what you learn from art is there's not one way to do things. There's a million ways to do things. And some ways better than others, right? And the more and more you do this, the more practice you get, the better you understand it, and the more it comes naturally. So when a problem arises, you'll come back to this idea where, I have this problem and I don't know how to fix it, but I know there's a lot of things I can try. And you just start trying and testing and experimenting. And that's really what art is. It's a big experiment, because it's not this science, where there's a correct answer. You have to just explore. And really, at the end of the day, it's all about how everyone sees it. It's all about a different perspective. And that's what you learn through art, is that you can look at things, the same thing. You can look at the same thing in different ways and see it in a totally different way. And once you understand that and relate that outside of art into the real world, when you have a problem and you see it as not just, oh man, this problem has fucked me up, like I'm screwed, but you see it as like, okay, what can I do to fix this problem? Just because the answer isn't clear, I can search around and find a different abstract answer that not everyone would think about. So it's super beneficial in that way, and practicing art will only get you better at solving problem-solving skills. The lastly thing it does, that art, this is probably one of my favorite things of art, is it's such a good stress reducer. Once you get into the zone and you're just creating, your mind really, truly just goes blank. And it's not that you're thinking about nothing, but you're just so focused on the thing that you're doing that everything else goes away, and you just go in this bubble of art and what you're working on in the current moment, and it just truly grounds you and brings you to this present state of living, and it's extremely peaceful. And I definitely recommend you go whip out some markers, some pencils, whatever, paper, go do some art right now, because that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for listening. Share this with your friends if you liked it. And don't forget to be cool. Peace out.